Let's talk about how the Universal Design for Learning Guidelines 3.0 are structured and why that matters. Right at the top of the guidelines, you'll see a powerful sentence that starts with, "The goal of UDL is learner agency." That means supporting learners who are purposeful and reflective, resourceful and authentic, strategic and action-oriented. Learners who take charge of their own learning experience. And that idea, agency, is key to understanding the rest of the structure. The guidelines are built around 3 core principles represented as columns: design multiple means for engagement, design multiple means for representation, design multiple means for action and expression. Notice that language, design, not provide. This reflects a shift in UDL 3.0. We're not just offering options, we're designing intentionally based on our learners, the learning goal, and the context. This design mindset is central. Now, within each of these columns, you'll find 3 bolded guidelines. These are broad categories of practices we want to consider. For example, under engagement, the guidelines are welcome interests and identities, sustaining effort and persistence, and building emotional capacity. For each of these, we're designing options. Each principle has 3 of these guideline categories, and beneath each guideline are several practices, previously called checkpoints. These are concrete ways to implement the guidelines. Things like offering multiple formats, supporting collaboration, or encouraging reflection. These practices are grounded in research and educator wisdom, but they are not exhaustive. They're places to start, but there are other ways to practice these guidelines as well. Now here's something that often goes unnoticed, but is crucial: the horizontal structure of the guidelines. The guidelines are organized into 3 horizontal rows: access, support, and executive function. This layered structure shows how we move from simply getting learners in the door to helping them persist and finally to developing agency. Let's break that down. In the access row, we design for inclusion. We help learners feel welcomed, perceive the content, and interact with it meaningfully. In the support row, we raise the challenge and scaffold growth, helping learners persist, interpret more complex material, and communicate effectively. In the executive function row, we're aiming for independence, supporting emotional resilience, knowledge building, strategy development. These are the lifelong skills that lead to true learner agency. So think of the UDL guidelines as both a vertical taxonomy from principles to guidelines to practices, and a horizontal development pathway from access to agency. The real beauty of this structure is that it's not just about instruction, it's about growth. It's about helping all learners learn how to learn.